Greetings all, Fanny here for Scorpio's Daily Oracle Message. Happy Thanksgiving, Scorpio. The first card that came out for you is Stepping Through and Our Ancient Future. So I feel with this, Scorpio, you're stepping through illusions, constraints, and confinements that have been self-imposed or placed upon you by society, social pressures, and perhaps family. We have the sacral chakra, core of creation, and air, paradigm shift. You are going through quite the change here right now, Scorpio. And it would be really easy to feel like you're losing yourself in all the changes because, I mean, a paradigm shift is not a small feat. It is known as that because it is shifting on huge entire levels. I know we just went through a timeline shift with the Schumann resonance, but as Aaron consciously stated, it was a small one. But that doesn't mean we're not still coming into something. Like, the whole energy of the day has had me and my mom like we don't like the energy of the day. But I mean, you still have to live in it and you still have to work through it. So I want you, Scorpio, when you're going through whatever it is you're going through, I want you to create something. Draw, paint, sing, music, dance, anything. Just make something. Pour your time, energy, and focus into something beautiful, into something you enjoy, because you need to be working out whatever it is you're working through in a creative venture. The Capricorn, the Zodiac dice just fell out of my hand as I was shaking them, and Capricorn came out. So Capricorn is the most ambitious of the earth signs. We also have Venus and the number 4. So this is balancing divine feminine energy, because when you think about a table, it has 4 legs to be stable. So 4 is often the number of stability. Divine feminine energy is the energy of creation, and you have the sacral chakra with the core of creation. With the Capricorn as well, as I was saying, it's the most ambitious of all the earth signs. So your ambitions, your talents, skills, and abilities can and will bring you financial, mundane world resources and blessings. So I just want you to try and focus on whatever it is making you happy during these times. You have surrender and beyond the mind. I feel like you're releasing the anxiety and the blockages that have laid before you. I love all the stars above this head coming down through and seeing the similarities with the Beyond the Mind card. Like, the depths of your soul is beyond this physical vessel. And I don't want you to limit yourself on what you think you can do. So this is where you can surrender right now, Scorpio. Surrender your control of the situation. Surrender your need to be in control of the situation. And surrender the thoughts that you know everything that is going on. Because we simply don't. There are forces in this world that we do not understand. There are things that we cannot know. But that doesn't mean that we have to stop learning. That doesn't mean that we have to stop growing and stop discovering who we are. The first thing that I want to pull out to you is remember what is important to you with this little charm here. What is important to you, Scorpio? What gets you up in the morning? What keeps you awake at night thinking about? And spend a little time on those unconscious or subconscious energies, because they might be coming through into something beautiful that you don't know yet. You have Follow Your Bliss here and the Flying Pig. So it may seem impossible for you, but that is only because you're limiting yourself. The sky is the limit, which is ever expansive and ever growing. So you can have everything that you dream of. Yeah. I want you to know that your journey might be a bit of a crazy one, and it might feel like you're like in the zoo sometimes, but it doesn't mean it's not one to be enjoyed. You have family that is here for you with the little giraffe spirit, and like, think about a giraffe. They stand high above everyone else. And that is not an ego thing. That is a perspective thing. They can see so much more. I want you to be able to take some peaceful time for yourself and just enjoy the moments. If self-care is what you need to do, then that's what you need to do. You need to go on a ride, go on a little adventure. Do that, because like, your world is yours. Your time is yours. So make with it what you will. Be like a sunflower and follow the light wherever it may lead you. And make some beautiful memories in your time, because we're not here for very long. And when we do leave, we become something so much more than what we have been here. And at the same time, we lose so much, because like when we join spirit, we lose the ego and identity that we have in this time. And so the ego stays here. It is not the depths of our soul, but we so often think that it is. You have the dragonfly spirit here, which is what I've always referred to as the male ancestors. And Scorpio, if you have a male family member or just a male person in general that when they were here hurt you and they're with spirit now, I want you to try and forgive them, because their soul is not what hurt you when they were here. Their ego led them to do those things. But that's only because the ego is so pushed to be the forefront in the entirety of the personality, and that's not it. And you're coming to realize that, Scorpio. And forgiveness is not something you do for them. It's what you do for yourself, so that you can move on, so that you can enjoy life again. And I want you to try to do that. Step through the boundaries that have hurt you. Step through the walls that you have made, and surrender to spirit, so that you can finally be free, so that you can finally be in the creative, divine flow of your own energy. And get out of your own way if you have been. Not everyone likes to hear that, because again, ego feels wounded if they say that like you are what is stopping you. But that is an amazing thing to know, because you are what you can control. And if you are what is in your own way, it's time that you acknowledge that and step out of the way, so that you can grow and become this new person, because you're going through the paradigm shift, and you can become the person that you always needed, the person that you always wanted to be. That is available to you right now, Scorpio. And I want you to explore that. I want you to explore your creativity, because you're coming into a brand new lifetime, a brand new world. And if you carry the same ego and identity that you had in the past, you're going to miss the opportunities in the coming world. Have a beautiful day, Scorpio, and happy Thanksgiving.